Everybody, is Flash Rasman giving you a little look at Colonize. Your king requires your service. This came out last week. So what is Colonize? What is Colonize? Let me get my Steam page up. Colonize is a combination of survival game and city building strategy that takes place during the colonization period of the 17th century. It tells the story of a settlement in the New World and all the difficulties encountered by the early settlers. Thanks so much for the devs for giving me a key to the game. Like I say, this came out on the 25th of May. I am using the prologue, which is so it's not the full release of the full game, but I've got a pre-release copy of it. So I don't know how much does change between what I've got and what the full game will be. I do know that I'm limited to playing just one. If we start new game, we'll see. New game, Plymouth. Obviously, you can have Bermuda, Boston, all these different places. So let's just dive into Plymouth. Like I said, I've played a little bit of it.
We laboured to rid the Church of England of the vestiges of papal influence. Despised as Puritans, we suffered persecution and were forced into exile. In the year of our Lord, 1620, we left Europe on a religious mission to establish a godly government. In Plymouth, we boarded Mayflower, an ark that would carry us to the promised land. Soon, we were besieged on all sides by the treacherous ocean. Scurvy and fear of imminent death accompanied us for the remainder of our journey. We barely reached the New World alive after months on the high seas. The fear of retribution plagued our minds. Our countrymen had already warred with local tribes over this land. Many of us, too, believed we were not destined to share it. Famine and sickness struck our colony. We resorted to stealing food from the natives. The whole settlement feared the violent wrath of their war parties. Instead, one of them befriended us. Squanto spoke our language. Despite previously having suffered in slavery at the hands of our kind, he arranged for us to trade with the people of the First Light, thus saving our very lives. They introduced us to the beauty and bounty of our unforgiving surroundings. But most settlers still refused to see them as equals. Others would only deal with them if they commit to his word. Shall peace be sustained by sturdy plowshares or instruments of warfare?
So that's the introduction to Colonize. Yeah, we all know how that went. Right, loading. The first colonies were about surviving the wild in inhospitable environment of New England. Deaths were frequently caused by hunger and many diseases. In our game Colonies, we tried to bring the difficult lives of the first colonists closer to the modern day. Gradually, we will add more and more content, threats, and adjust the current state of the game to ensure the greatest experience for you, our players. However, we remain faithful to the history and the way of the life of the first colonists in the 17th century. Now, it doesn't say it's early access on Steam, so I don't know whether this means this is something to do. For me, I've got the prologue, or it means that, like I said, normally that suggests it's early access and it's going to be gradually beefed up as you go through early access. But it doesn't say that in the prologue, in the Steam page. We'll have to wait and see. But you tell me in the comments how you if you've played this in the first week of release. You tell me what you think of it so far. All right. So what will you all be? You are the governor of the first permanent successful colony, Plymouth, but success and survival were not certain for the first years following its establishment. Sacrifice, hard work, and most importantly, maintaining good relationships with the natives were key to survival. The local tribes of Wapahanog, the Massachusetts, and the Narragansett people who lived there before the rivalry appeared were the main reason for the survival of the colony. Therefore, do not forget to maintain good relationships with the native tribes. It's interesting. It'd be interesting to know if you could put those people in a time machine and take them forward 20, 30 years and then to see the state of where they live then, whether they'd be so helpful. But anyway, that's the conversation for a completely different video. Right, we've done that. Let's go to next. Let's build the first colony. First of all, the people have already built storage where we can store all building materials or goods that cannot be kept in the cellar, which is also built for storage of food. The public house is a place for homeless people. Build more houses, citizens can move in and start families. Our people also built an inn, which will provide them with food when they are not working. Okay. Nope. I've followed the tutorial a couple of times. It's bombed out on me, so I'm not going to bother with that. Right, so first of all, what we're going to build first of all, we're going to build a woodcutter. Right, you can scroll up to, you can't scroll out a massive amount though. You can't scroll out huge. It's not, we built that there, so let's get cracking on that. What I'm then going to do is, that's stats. So we've got stats. So we've got, basically, everybody defaults to the job unless you tell them otherwise. So everybody defaults to the job if you tell them, everybody defaults to a labour if they've got no job. So while they're doing that, we're then going to build a farm. I'm going to put the farm, and I'm going to take the farm around that with the control. Put it kind of close to the warehouse there. I'm then going to build a pig farm, because that's all that's just to do. I'm going to rotate that way as well. It's a bit cute about how it's built though. Okay, let's leave it cracking on that. Let's get them building that. Let's get them speeding along. Okay, so they're doing that. Once they've finished building that, we'll have lock quality. So let's slow down. While they're building that, I see the controls are fairly standard game settlement survival type game controls there really. You've got obviously food's measured in what you've got. I think you got a quantity plus you got a weight. So obviously we're not producing plastic. We are going to have to produce a sawmill at some point. This is all different food we've got. Okay. Okay. So we've got build mode, stats, missions, shop, council, militia. So that's our trade. So we don't want to do that. First of all, let's go and pause a second. Right, let's have a look. So we've got in here. We've got. So the first thing let's adjust the work hours. Let's make it work a bit longer. Let's go till about 9. Yeah, the demo, that's like a long day. Well, I'll do 7. I'm not much of a taskmaster. Right, let's cut down the number of people in here as well. Let's get one in there. So what we want now, let's go to stats. Is up here, is this one here. Let's grab ourselves a labourer. And let's drop you in. Let's pick him up. Filter is pick and drop him in there. He's gone in there anyway. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Why don't I come off this now? So we need to get somebody in there. So let's hit pause a second. So let's try that again, shall we? So let's do this bloke here. Jack Byers. Let's pick him. Click on that and drop in that fair work slot there. If it'll let us. Okay, this is not this difficult. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? We've now got nobody in there, so let's pick you up. Pick in here. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? This is being, let me put it, a bit annoying. Pick. Right, okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Pick. Right, we can't assign workers to there, so let's open a couple of work slots. Okay, let's go into here. Because what you should be able to do is switch you on. Let's switch you filter. So let's see how everybody allocates themselves. So there's 2 people allocated to themselves to there. Right, so what you're supposed to be able to do is you're supposed to move people around. But if you leave filter on, they'll do it themselves. Essentially, if they've got a job, they become a labourer. What you're supposed to be able to do is, if I should go to this person here, Lucy Allerton, I should be able to turn the filter off, pick her up, go over to here, Pick that up and drop them in there. There we go. Cool. Right. So what you'll then see is that, come off the cellar. So if we go to stats there, basically, everybody will automatically assign themselves to a job unless you put them otherwise. So then if they haven't got the job, they'll become a labourer. So you can either just leave it to do it itself. Lucialaton. Let's go to Lucialaton again. Let's just leave everybody on. Sort yourselves out for the moment. Okay, so yes, just sort themselves out for the moment. The farmer needs to plant something, don't they? Let's get the farmer planting something. So farmer, plant. Okay. Right. Okay. Total time 13 hours. Okay, we need to keep an eye on. Right, so hopefully it'll tell us when we need to farm something. And you need to farm. We need to get so buy piglets. We need to get 12 coins. So let's go into here. That's a shelter. No, where was it? Was it in it? It was down there, wasn't it? Shop. So let's sell some leather. Let's sell leather because the demos. This is the demos. The store said we should sell leather. We'll sell that for 50. Okay. Oh no. So come off that. So let's now go to the here and let's buy 2 piglets. I'll need well for crop. Okay, well, so what let me do that for time is let's go and build a well for the crop first. So that's going to be a well. What we there. We've got some of those done already, haven't it? I won't pay attention then. So we need a worker in here then, don't we? So let's just go to a labourer. Evelyn, let's turn you off, pick you up. Go to here. Drop you in there. You're now looking after the pigs. How do we, oh right, so keep this, we have to keep an eye on when they're ready for harvest, so need a well for the crops, it's been built now, thank you very much, keep an eye on that. I have to manually, they need water. I'm assuming it's going to tell us when it's ready to harvest. I'm assuming it is. Okay, right, okay. I'm hoping they'll tell us when it's ready to harvest, because at the moment I've got a blinking clue. So we've built that. We're running a bit low on planks. So what we're going to do next is we're going to build a house, because we need to have dwellings. So we've got house, shelter. Can you take you around? You're down there. How do we know when these are ready to harvest? Is he going to tell us? Delete crops. Does it tell us when to harvest? I don't really know. I'm assuming it's going to tell us when it's ready to harvest. I don't really know though, so we'll have to wait and see. There is, from what I can tell, there is no way to turn the day-night cycle off. Because at the moment I'd like to be able to plan buildings, but you can't. You just kind of... Yeah, provides that for 2 adults and 5 children. Okay. Yes, at the moment you can't do anything during the night cycle. You just kind of sit here waiting for something to happen, waiting for them to go light again. Okay, so we're just sat here waiting for it to get light again. Yeah, I've like said, there's no day-night. You can't like turn the day-night cycle off, so you are pretty much just kind of sat here in the dark. Now, is he going to I think he automatically picks it in crops. He automatically picks it and plants it, I reckon. Okay. Okay, we'll kind of leave that as is. There's going to be a house built there. Okay. What else can we build now? So we've got... We're not running low on planks. So what else can we... The tree... If you notice, we've started to run out of trees, though. Okay, so the storage is fine. A cellar. Okay. Barley. So we still haven't got any new people. We need to get a house because we need children, don't we? Okay, what else can we build? So Could build a church. We've got stats. That's our stats. That's our missions. We have no missions. Found Duxbury. Okay. The Wampanoags call this place Mata Kiset, the place of many fish, and this extent is the land along the shore north of Plymouth was allotted for farming. People farmed during the warmer months, returned to Plymouth for the winter. Gradually, colonists started to build their houses there. Great numbers in 1637. The town was incorporated under the name Duxbury. Okay, and you can gradually start to see. In order to strike a bargain, a merchant must know how to keep the customers happy. You can start to see the gradual encroachment of the colonists on the natives' way of life and land, and you can gradually start to see how the natives were pushed out. It's a very interesting period of history. Right, so that's growing. So we've now got 2 people in there. Okay. If we have a look at stats again, how many couples have we got? We've got lots of couples. So let us build. We'll tell you what we do need. We need to build a. I think this game is all about. It's all about. So we've got utilities, path, fence. It's all about sawmill. It's all about. It's all about. Resource management. It's all about managing your resources and making sure you've got enough resources of everything to manage everything. So if I now get you to plant barley, well, that's a bit shorter. We ain't got any barley. What's that? Potatoes. Let's get you some potatoes on the go as well. Okay, you get that growing. They'll build that. We're still at 11, so we do need to build some more houses at some point. We need more people. We haven't got much in the weather. We've got plenty of stone. So what else can we build that might help the colony a little bit? So we've got quarry. So again, this is when if you could plant it again, you can only look at the exact top down. You can only look at this top down, so it makes it very hard to see where the stone is. It's very hard to see what you want if you're there because you can't really pan it that well. So we're completely out of logs. So you planks. Well, you need planks. We need to go to the mission. That's a shop. We want to buy planks. 2 planks for 14. So we need to sell some wood. Let's sell 50. Let's sell 30 wood, and that'll buy us. Okay, can we buy that? Sell, buy. Okay. That'll get some more planks. However, we haven't got enough planks to finish that, have we? We still need 6 more planks. I should have done that sooner. See, we've already got trade problems already. Okay, so let's motor on past the night time. It's all about resource management, not running out of stuff. Not building stuff too quickly like I did. And what we should have built that first. And I wonder if we have to wait for the planks to come in or not. We have to wait. We've got a ship here. That's the harbour. You trade with your mainland. Planks 5. So they'll come and get the planks off of there, I reckon. Okay, so let's go back into the shop again. Missions, shop. So we've got wood coming through all the time. So if we sell more wood, if we sell 30 wood and then we buy 4 planks, this is all we can trade with them. Let's sell more wood then. Because we've got plenty of trees, we need more planks to get that finished. And that'll... Oops. If we sell for that, buy for that, so it's completely out of money. Okay, so now, hopefully now, if we go over here, look, there's the ship coming, the trade ship. They'll create the planks over there, to over here. Priority set to max. They'll get that finished, and then we'll start. So then we'll start with a supply. Then we'll have a supply of planks. If we buy another, build another house, dwelling, that costs us 14 planks and 12 stone. See, that's gonna kind of. If we put you there, why not? I'm going to put that there. Okay. Gradually start laying out the houses that way. So I suppose you got to start thinking about space as well. Alright, let's have a look at. I want to know where we're going to get stone from. Oh, I need to put some in. Somebody finally went at sawmill yet? Not yet, no. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to go into stats. We're going to have to find a labourer. We're going to have to take you off. I'm going to have to pick you up, and we're going to have to go over here. And we'll have to put you in there. Get you in there. Okay. Alright. Hopefully they'll pick all that stuff. There. The day-night times. I'm not sure what this circle, this one. I don't know what this circle is. I'm not really sure what that means. All conditions. Potatoes. Pig farm 5 of 6. What does that actually mean? Meat output. I don't really know. We'll have to wait and see. Piglets anyway. Bread. Plenty of wood's not a problem. We need more people though. Yeah, there's nothing you can about this day-night cycle. It's a bit of a pain because you can't see anything. So I don't mind a day-night cycle, but I'd still like to see what I'm doing. So I can actually do stuff during the day-night cycle. Because at the moment it's just like pointless because you can't see a thing. You know, so and I can't see anywhere in the settings for you to go set it. We look at settings, general, scale, controls, video. There's no day-night audio. We know about that. Yes, there's no way to turn the day-night cycle off, which is a bit of a because you basically can't see anything. So it would be nice if they turn the day-night cycle off. So at least you could like see what you're doing at night. You wouldn't expect people to work, but it would be good if they kind of set it so you can see what's going on. I need more food. Why? What's wrong in there? Don't have proper houses. Why do you need more food for this different cellar? I'm not sure. Why do you need more food? What am I missing here? Am I missing something? Harvest everything then. I'm not entirely sure why they're meant about having more food. I'm somewhat concerned about that. Build. Production. Chicken farm hunter. Okay, we need more food. Don't start dying on me. You'll be fine. As long as you don't start dying on us. I want more. I need more food. Well, you can't. It's not. We've got corn. If you look here, so that's the shelter. That's the shelter in. Yeah, there's plenty in there. Input. Work time. Yeah, this is work time a bit more. I'm not bothered about that. They're saying they want more food, but they can moan about all that they want. Lots more lights coming on. Have we got a family in there? Yep, we have. Okay, you're not starving, are you? There's plenty of food in here. So that's open. They've got input. And keep experience, happiness, food and entertainment. This stuff, yeah, this. I don't know what you're moaning about. Just don't start dying on me. I want more food. How do you give them more food? I don't really know. Militia, council. In full version of the game, your council were vital. Okay, cool. So we're in the pre-version of the game. Sawmill, mill, wheat field, mill, See, we're not going to bother doing that, I don't think. Okay, what else can we do? So we're going for the day-night, go for the day-night cycle to finish. Corn. If something is wrong with my health. Like what? Children 0. Health 17 of 100. Happiness. Okay. Everybody's starving, I presume. Hunger. I don't understand because we've got loads of food and everything. So what is... There's food there, so what's wrong with everybody? Do a last 8, but I don't because there's an inn there. If we slaughter a pig... Do I need to put somebody in the kitchen? Let's get a labourer. Everybody's dying of starvation. He's dead. Yeah, okay. Everybody died. Resume, I didn't mean to do that one. Okay. Now down to 7 people. What happened then? This I don't understand because we've got food. That says there's plenty of food in there. I'm a little bit... I don't understand. There's plenty of food in there. Look, there's taking food there. Okay. That's left me somewhat confused. That's left me very confused. Okay, we basically just killed everybody. Okay. Whether that's just because it's a prologue, I don't know, but... So why didn't they go down there to start with? Because there's plenty of them to do. I don't get that. Yeah, I'm very confused about that because everything was in there. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so that was interesting. Yes, so it's Colonize. It's interesting. Let me know what you think of if you've played the full version. Let me know what you think, because this has got potential, but there's bits of them I'm a little bit confused about. It's because like that was always there, yet they didn't go in there and they all starved. So why not? Yeah, I like it. I wish you could turn the day-night cycle off. Again, let me know if you can do, because at the moment I kind of like. For half the time I'm sat here just kind of like ploughing through it, waiting for daylight to come, because I can't see anything to do anything. So if you could turn the day-night cycle off, if you can do, I'd like to know that. Why they all starved in there, I'm not entirely sure, because everything was there. I didn't do anything wrong there, everything's there. So whether the work time needs to be adjusted, so she's there kind of all the bloody time. She's there kind of for 15 hours, always there, maybe, yeah. But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought of the game. How do you get more people in? I don't know. Whether you can attract more immigrants, I don't really know. But anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we've kind of successfully killed off our colony. But yeah, it's an interesting little game. It's got potential. But yeah, there's parts of this needs to be sorted out. Because at the moment, I am literally stood here waiting for it to get to the next... part. There's people in there, so there's stuff in there. So that's what I don't get is how we were able, how everybody died, how like we lost those people because we had enough people in there, we had enough food in there. Was it drastically I was wrong? That's gonna have to be moved. See, obviously that's definitely gonna have to be moved. So obviously he's going further and further afield to get the wood, which is fine. You have to move further afield. You can't change your. I want to be able to change so I can look like from behind their shoulder view, not top down, because you can't really. It's harder to see top down because that map's okay, but you can't see the woods on those maps, so it's harder to see what you're looking for. I'm still perturbed as to why they all died when there's food in there, there's everything in there. But anyway, yeah, interesting. Yeah, let me know what you think. If you've played the full version of the game, let me know what you think. I'd like to know how you get more colonies in, how you attract more colonies. Because we've lost lots of people. Population overview. We've got 2 labourers. Happiness. Hunger is energy. Yes, and we're doomed, basically. Absolutely doomed. This colony is doomed. Absolutely and totally doomed. Yeah, we're back to day night life again. Let me know what you think. I like the potential. I really do. I love the potential of it. However, if I'm being honest with you, there's bits of it, kind of, this is kind of, for me, like, I can't do anything. I can't do anything there. That mystified me completely. Maybe I just didn't set the hours right, but that mystified me completely, because it was there after it's time for him to get in there. I didn't know about that. That was a little bit, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, and the view, I'd love to be able to change the view so I can look, like, from a over-the-shoulder point of view, like a third-person point of view, so I can see what's in front of me. It's a lot harder to see top-down. I like the map, but it's not that hard to see where the trees are. You can't really see them. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've covered it since it's been out, and let me know if you want me to push it up to if you want me to take another look at it, because I can take another look when the full version comes out. It's certainly got potential. There's bits of it I don't like, as I've covered, and that's got me completely baffled as to what I did wrong there. But anyway, there's a lot to look at. It's got lots of potential. It's in a very interesting period of time. I'd love to play this game from the native point of view. I'd love to be if you could play from the native point of view, and then you could decide whether you could, like, help them or let them die. That'd be an interesting, like, reverse of this game. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. Let me know what you think, and as ever, I'll see you next one. Thanks very much. Bye.